Here's what's making news now around Indiana. Purdue Polytechnic High School is expanding beyond Marion County with a third campus in South Bend next fall. The school network currently has two locations, one at Circle Center Mall in downtown Indianapolis, the other in Broad Ripple. Its curriculum is focused on science, technology, engineering, and math. The South Bend school intends to enroll 125 students in its freshman class next school year. Mishawaka-based charter bus company Royal Excursion may soon be hiring soon-to-be jobless employees of Coach USA, which last week announced plans to shut down service in Northwest Indiana. Royal Excursion is in talks with the operators of the Indiana Airport Super Saver shuttle bus service, which connects Northwest Indiana to Chicago airports. The company says it intends to start service early next year. And at Terre Haute, Honey Creek Mall has a new name thanks to Rachel Scott of Quincy, Indiana. She won a renaming contest that garnered more than 1,000 entries. The mall is now Haute City Center. Out of the Box Ventures bought the mall in May and launched the renaming Honey Creek contest in September. Well, since 1939, Crossroads Industrial Services, a division of Easterseals Crossroads, has been providing companies with flexible, customized manufacturing, assembly, and supply chain solutions, increasing production capabilities, lowering costs. Well, recently, Easterseals made its third acquisition, Techna-fit, Inc. in Brownsburg. And with more on how it will help the nonprofit serve even more individuals with disabilities or special needs, pleased to be joined by CEO J. Patrick Sandy. And Patrick, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Gary.
First of all, I think most people know the Easterseals name, been around for a long time, but give us really the model and what Easterseals Crossroads is all about.
Sure. We provide services to folks with disabilities from the beginning of their life, infancy, all the way through the lifespan. So that can take the form of therapy services, it can be employment services. We try and graduate our services as the person grows older.
Yeah. So you engage at an early age. And in terms of the impact, last year Easterseals Crossroads served nearly 9,000 individuals with disabilities or special needs. So a lot of impact.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. In terms of funding, and I think this is an interesting part of the Easterseals Crossroads story, is the way you do business. And as a nonprofit, you understand that it's getting tougher and tougher. 25% of your revenues, of your support, comes from philanthropy, right?
That is absolutely correct, yeah. And there's a lot of research showing that philanthropy is dropping off in terms of grant opportunities and even the general public making donations to organizations like Easterseals Crossroads.
So as I look at it, you're a nonprofit doing business more like a for-profit entity, looking at ways to generate revenue. Great example, a recent acquisition of Techna-fit in Brownsburg.
Correct. Yes, we sort of implemented a plan a few years ago to start trying to solve our own problem in terms of the loss of funding. So we looked first at purchasing companies that we could bring into our industrial service division that would provide a margin to support the other side of the house. Those are the programs and services that are supporting folks with disabilities and being as independent as possible. Yeah. And Techna-fit is our third acquisition.
Yeah.
Our first one was Lucida, which is an electronic medical record scanning company. Mm-hmm. We brought that company into Easterseals Crossroads Industrial Services, I think in 2013. Mm-hmm. That went well, and so we brought in another company. This was one that we purchased out of Chicago, and the name of that company was Intunis. And now it's called Crossroads Controls, and it makes pressure switches for HVAC applications in heaters, boilers, that sort of thing, mostly for commercial use.
And really what you're doing is unique, I think unique in Indiana. Would that be an accurate statement?
It is an accurate statement. It's really built on the model of being a social enterprise. So we're providing opportunities to support our cause, our value, our mission, and we're doing that by generating income ourselves to do that.
We only have about 30 seconds, but I thought it was interesting, the Techna-fit acquisition. That company in Brownsburg had multiple potential buyers, but ended up, they wanted you to be the buyer.
Yes, and what we did was we had them come to Easterseals Crossroads and see our industrial service division and see what we were doing in terms of supporting folks with disabilities and the number of people that are actually working there. And they say when they left the building, they made the decision to sell the company to us because not only it was going to allow an opportunity to continue their legacy, but it was going to move it to a higher cause where it was to support people with disabilities.
Easterseals Crossroads continues to make huge impact in Indiana, and J. Patrick Sandy, the CEO of the organization, thanks for being on, doing business in a unique way and making an impact. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
All right.